She's a regular here at the Bang for Your Buck show. Guys, please make some noise and welcome the very funny Miss Randi Lupo.
Hi. Hi. How's everyone doing? Good. I'm so happy to be here tonight. I wasn't sure if I was going to make it. I've been having some health problems. I've been having trouble walking. I thought I had multiple sclerosis, but I went to my doctor, and thank God he told me I only have plantar fasciitis, bunions, and a hammer toe. Going on with the good news, people. I just need to share something very special with you. My depression has lifted, and mania has set in! So I know we're gonna have a great time tonight. I just feel it in my feet! I invited my therapist to my last show, and afterwards I said to him, "So what did you think of my performance?" He said, "What did you think of your performance?" I was like, "Well, did you laugh?" He said, "Do you think I laughed?" I was like, "No, for once, could you just tell me what you really think?" He said, "I think I need to see you 3 times a week." The reason I've needed so much therapy is because I grew up in a really overprotective family in Brooklyn. All I ever wanted to do was go out dancing with my girlfriends on a Saturday night, and my mother would say to me, "What do you need to go out for? Why don't you stay at home and dance with us?" We'll drink Snapple, we'll do the Macarena, we'll even blow smoke up your ass. I was like, "But Mom, I want to meet people." She goes, "Okay, we'll order in Chinese. And you can open up the door for the delivery guy. Maybe you'll get lucky, maybe he'll give you a pedicure." I'm not crazy like my mother, though. No, I'm just a really lonely woman. And I look for human contact anywhere I could find it, which is why I refuse to get an Easy Pass. Because when I pay my tolls, I like to touch the toll booth collectors' hands and gaze into their eyes. I'm on a first-name basis with them. I'm like, "Is Manny working tonight?" They're like, "No, he's not in." I was like, "Well, did he divorce his wife yet?" Like, "Lady, I really don't know. Could you please let go of my hand?" I'm like, "Fine, but you tell Manny I'll be back tomorrow night with exact change." On the way into the city tonight, I went through a really nice toll booth collector's line. So I gave him a $20 bill, and I said, "Listen, sweetie, keep the change. Could you just hold me and tell me how funny I am?" Oh my goodness, you know, I have 2 daughters, and I recently took them on vacation to bond with them, only to find out that they're bigger alcoholics than I am. But it stands to reason, their father was an avid pot smoker, but a strict one, no seeds. My daughter's first words were, "Yeah." Yeah, pass it around. But, you know, their father was a Vietnam veteran, and I really had an issue with this. I used to say to my husband, "Why couldn't you be a pansy like all the other boys and go to college to avoid the draft?" And he goes, "Randy, you have to understand, I wasn't a very good student, and the only college I could have gotten into was in a bad neighborhood." I was like, "Really? A worse neighborhood than Vietnam?" My husband passed away a long time ago, but please, nobody feel bad. He wanted to die. I'm a Jewish wife, I drove him crazy. He wanted to be cremated. Are you okay? I don't want to scare anyone. You're good? All right, just checking. So to honor that request, I called Cremations or Us. They come to my house with this really thick catalog of urns for me to choose from. I was so upset and bereft, I didn't know which one to choose. So I said, "1 minute, can I just get my mother-in-law?" So I went to get her, and I came back and I said, "Here she is. Do you have one that matches hers?" In order to deal with the grief of my husband's loss, I joined a support group where we talk about what helps us to feel better. One woman said that going to therapy and discussing her feelings ad nauseum really helps her to feel better. So the woman, Shelley, said that weaving baskets, like $1,200 to $1,300 a week, really helps her to feel better. And they said, "Randy, what helps you to feel better?" So I said, "Well, to tell you the truth, what helps me to feel better sleeping with my husband's best friend. It's all good. It's all good, everyone. It only gets better. I like to spend quality time with my kids, and my daughter Brooke came home from college, and I wanted to do something special with her. So I said, Brooke, let's go see a Broadway show, and I let her pick it. I said, what do you want to see? And she goes, I want to see Hair. And I go, oh, that's cool. I love Hair. Oh, you have really nice hair. Sort of. No, just kidding. So we go to the half-price ticket line, and I'm signing my life away, and with my credit card. And before I leave, I go, oh yeah, where am I sitting? He goes, the mezzanine. I go, really? Are the seats any good? He goes, great seats, lady, great. So we go to the theater, and we're walking up the steps in the mezzanine, and we're walking up and higher and higher and higher. Then all of a sudden, I get a nosebleed. Then I finally get into my seat, and these high altitudes make me sleepy, so I ended up sleeping almost through the whole act. All of a sudden, my daughter starts elbowing me, and she's like, Mom, wake up! Wake up! I borrowed someone's binoculars, and everyone's naked on stage. So I jump up, and I'm like, I can't believe I paid all this money for these tickets, and I can't see dick! I love you guys. I love each and every one of you. I am taking all of you home. This is going to be a lot of fun. But I don't cook. And I don't clean. I'm what you'd call a real domestic doofus. Last month, my house made it into the issue of Better Homes and Garbage. But due to my domestic doofiness, I came up with a great business idea. And I know I'm going to make a lot of money. I think every woman would buy this. It's a calendar of men cleaning my house. Really, because what could be hotter? And I'm not talking about those sexy GQ men with the chiseled features and the six-pack abs. I'm talking real men. You know what I'm saying? Bald heads, big bellies, plumber's cracks. The attainable types, like yourself, sir. Oh, wow. I could see you in a G-string, bent over, my toilet scrubbing. Give it up for Mr. January. And you, our eyes were locking all night. You are really hot, I have to tell you. I could see you in my bedroom. Making my bed with hospital corners. And my personal favorite over here, Mr. March. I could see you in my kitchen cleaning my greasy stove after dinner so I could sit on my fat ass and watch the playoffs. Give it up for my calendar men.